Hey guys, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Life Path number 9. My name is Julie Saillant. I am a starseed. I'm a healer. I'm an intuitive, empathic person, and I am also an animal communicator. And I help you find your gifts, learn how to use your gifts, bring you into alignment with your soul purpose to help you do what your soul came here to do on planet Earth. Here at this channel, it's all about numerology, and this is for Life Path number 9. If it's your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me comments because I always reply to them. So, wanted to get into this for you. I know a lot of 9s, and you're very similar to us 11s. And if you don't know how to find your life path number, you just add up your birthday. So it's the month, the day, and the year. You add those 3 numbers up and then bring that to the lowest number. The 9s, if this is your first time here, I'd like to read just a little bit about what you are, like the pros and the cons of you. And you guys are the humanitarians, okay? So you genuinely love and care for other human beings. You are very musical. You have compassionate hearts. You really desire to change the world for the better. And you're here to bring spiritual light into the world without asking anything in return. You're just like, I'm here, let me help you. You're amazing people. Before I go further, this is a general reading. Hopefully it will resonate with you. If it doesn't, then hopefully the next one will, but don't try to make it fit because it doesn't work that way, right? I am here to help you. I will channel in some of your ancestors. I'll call them in. I've already called in my team. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, either for yourself or for a transformation, or you need an animal, that you have an animal that needs help, I'm here to help. So all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so life path number 9s. I had something tonight that I was thinking about. Before we start, let's just take 2 deep breaths together because I like to do this. It settles you and settles me. We're on the same page. And when we take a deep breath in, I just want you to really expand your heart as much as possible. So take a deep breath in, expand your heart, and let it out. Take another deep breath in, expand your heart, make it as big as you can, and let it out. I've already asked my team, thank you so much for being here. I would like to ask in the 9s, their ancestors to please come through with any messages for them of love and light to their highest good. Thank you so much. And I'd also like to ask Archangel Michael to please remove and cut anything that is holding us back from our best and highest self. So any energetic cords or attachments that are from us to others, or from others that we may not even know about to us, I ask that those all be released if they are not to our highest good. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You folks are the humanitarians. You are perceptive, beyond psychic. You are someone who can be very composed and very compassionate at the same time. You hate to see anything in pain. You care deeply for those less fortunate, and you will sacrifice parts of yourself to help others, maybe even others that you don't know. You're very, very driven to help correct injustices, even if you have not been one who was part of making that injustice happen. Okay. On the flip side of that, the cons are you can be jaded. You can appear very overly sensitive, idealistic. And when you are not as committed, when others are not as committed as you are, you get upset. Okay. You have sometimes head, neck, and shoulder aches. You hold a lot of your tension here, right? Into your shoulders here. A lot of times your throat, they're telling me your throat and your heart chakra are closed, as well as your third eye, because you are sometimes nervous to speak your truth. Oftentimes your truth revolves around helping another, right? One of the biggest things you must work on is staying balanced and trying to find that balance and harmony, okay? You can be very rebellious due to having had to care for others at a very young age. This is very common. You can take yourself way too seriously. You know how that feels. And you have a fear of trusting your intuition, even if it's the only path to freedom. You are willing to sacrifice for others. I had, this is September, and I was just watching something on TV. I was watching Novak Djokovic for the US Open, and he just won a round against the Italian. And he said, the bigger the obstacle, the bigger opportunity for a win. And I thought of you guys immediately because I thought to myself, you get very upset if you see injustices, so much so that you are willing to sacrifice parts of yourself to help others. I understand this. I feel a lot the same with animals. There are triggers that you have, whether it be people or animals or just subjects. And if you see someone who's weaker than you are, or who is being taken advantage of, you get very upset and you really want to correct this, and you'll go to many lengths to do so. And that's very, very admirable. Very admirable. It's lovely. But here's the thing. This is what I was getting. Your ancestors are saying that you cannot help another if your cup is empty or low. Always think of yourself as a battery, right? Or I sometimes think of it as your gas tank, right, in your car. If you are low and the E-light is on, if you haven't been sleeping, if you haven't been eating correctly, if your energy's off, how will you help others to your best capabilities, right? You can do it for a little while, but not forever. So you need to take care of yourself. And there are a lot of you out there, your ancestors are telling me you're not taking care of yourselves at all because you kept thinking, I'll be okay. I just have to keep going. And you push through and push through and push through. But I'm here to tell you that a little self-love is in order. Your ancestors and I would like you to be more compassionate towards yourself, more loving towards yourself. Fill up your tank, right, with abundance, love, joy, gratitude. That's what it's about. In other words, it's about the journey. It's not about the destination. And the journey is here in the now. I want you to be here in the now, because if you're ahead of me or behind me, you're going to miss what I'm saying, right? The bigger the obstacle, the bigger opportunity for a win, for you to grow, for you to change. Here's the other part of that, though. There's an obstacle there. And many times that obstacle can feel as though you'll never get through it, over it, around it. It can be losing people, places, and things that used to make you happy that no longer do. It can be a job that you've had for 20 years as an entrepreneur, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't feel this anymore. Why? It can be you were getting along with your spouse great for 20 plus years, and all of a sudden, not so much. What's going on? Why? It can be a sister or a brother that you got along great with, and then now all of a sudden one little thing's come up and you're totally separate. You're at a crossroads for a lot of you. They would like you to breathe and trust your intuition. No matter how crazy your intuition sounds, it's always on point and it's always right for you. Where are you keeping yourself small? Where are you so afraid of this obstacle and moving through it, past it, over it, and around it, that you will self-sacrifice yourself, your happiness, so others can be happy? And if you're doing that right now, if you're people pleasing, if you are not moving forward, I would like to give you a different perception of settling for anywhere in your life, right? And that is, please don't do that. And here's why. If you settle, the other person will still be happy and you will not be. You will die a slow death every day at that office cubicle that you hate. I know, because I did it. You will die a slow death if you're with someone that doesn't make you happy. But you do it because you think, I have to take care of this person. I have to take care of this job. And what your ancestors and spirits are telling me is that it's time to wake up. It's time to change. It's time to be flexible. But most importantly, it's time to choose you. Now, I know that almost every one of you out there has been brought up as a 9. You are so perceptive. You are so loving, right? You're very compassionate, caring hearts. You're very moved to help others. You give your gifts freely. And that's not just monetarily. It can be your voice. It can be listening. It can be just helping out another, right? But what they're saying is you're not helping yourself. And when you ignore yourself, you're not helping anybody because, again, going back to the tank, it's on empty or low. And that's not going to help anybody else. I know this is a hard message to hear for a lot of you, but I really am telling you because I learned this the hard way. And I don't want you to suffer like I did or anybody else is suffering out there right now. If your expectations are super high, if you're living in the future and not the now, right? If you are looking at an obstacle and thinking, I'm not going to make any decision at all. I'm just going to kind of sit here and continue to go where I've been going and do what I've been doing every day. And then a month goes by, and then 3 months goes by, then another year goes by, and you're expecting things to change, but you're not doing anything different. That's when you'll be very unhappy. And I don't want that for you because life is too short. And I want you to be happy. You have great gifts that the collective needs. We all need your beauty and your gifts. Some of the things you're struggling with right now, I pulled some oracle cards for you. And one of the things you're struggling is we got squirrel spirit and it says, believe in yourself. You are not letting yourself dance, letting yourself shine, letting yourself smile. You've taken on other people's burdens that are not yours to carry, and you need to let them go because only you can carry your own stuff. You're not supposed to carry anybody else's stuff, even though you are, because you are compassionate. You want to help others. Let the old stuff go. And as I said in my other video to the 11s, frame it correctly by saying, I'm just going to let this go. It doesn't serve me any longer, right? Now, it's hard. It's hard to change. It's hard to drop this. I've had this for so long. Oh my gosh. No, just say, listen, I've had this for a while. I recognize this. It's not helping me. It's hindering me. This is their lesson and their burden to carry. I've got my own stuff. Let it go. Just drop it. Believe in who you are. Believe in the magic of how amazing you are. Your ancestors are here. They cannot help you. They will stay right here on the side until you say, ancestors, please come forward. Please be with me. Archangel Michael, please be with me now, right? And then they will. Then you can start having those conversations. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Help me, right? But all of this stems and leads back to you and how you feel about yourself. And you must begin to believe in yourself. Let me put it to you this way. If you don't believe in yourself, you're self-sabotaging. And I didn't even put that together for a very long time because I just thought, oh, whatever, it's not that bad. Well, it really is that bad. And I was self-sabotaging. So meanwhile, everyone else that you're putting in front of you is doing really well. You not so much because you're holding yourself back so other people can go forward. And you can't do that forever. You also got the swan spirit, which is completely beautiful. And it says time for a deep dive. This is the time to take out and look at what's not serving you. While I have all my protection here, start thinking about what is it that's stopping me from achieving my goals? What is my behavior that's not working? What am I doing every day that I'm getting in my own way and I'm self-sabotaging? Be honest with yourself. The only way you'll move forward is by being honest and saying, you know what? Somebody said something to me. I took it as gospel. I took it in my heart. I didn't let it roll off me. And now it's hurting me all these years later, and it's not even true. You also now in the present and moving forward in a positive way got electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. You have ideas and beautiful thoughts that nobody else has for the collective. You're electrifying like the eel, right? Bring those ideas to life. They will help everybody. That's what you do. You're the humanitarian. You also got scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. If you don't know, the Egyptian times, the scarab beetles were very revered. It was said that they had the glass from stars within them, and they put them on when they mummified someone, they put them in the tomb, right? They would put the beetles on them as well. Very, very good luck. Magic works through you. Do you realize that? Do you realize that you're magic? Do you realize how awesome you are? Because if you don't, I'm here to tell you, you are. You freaking are. People love to be near you. People love to be with you because of your energy, because you're genuinely interested in them. But here's a good one. Just because you're interested in them, don't be disinterested in yourself. It's still your life. You still have a life to live here. And to do so, your tank has to be full. So bring your ideas to life, right? With spirit. Magic works through you. And hawk, spirit, I totem, let spirit be your guide. You will make mistakes. We all do. You will fall down. We all do. But you will also get up and fly like a hawk. You will see different perceptions that other people won't be able to see, and it will serve you well. Drop what's not serving you, right? Believe in yourself. Take a deep dive and look at what's not serving you and let it go, right? Bring your ideas to life. I guarantee you, what you have in you, the world needs, the collective needs. I need you, we need you. The scarab beetle, magic works through you, and let spirit be your guide. Spirit, magic, and your ideas. Whoa. Spirit, magic, and your ideas. Trifecta. Game over. Game over. Whoa. Spirit, magic, your ideas. Belief in self, and time for the deep dive, letting go of what does not serve you. This is a powerful reading, guys. Powerful, powerful. All right, I am sending you so much light. Thank you so much. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. I can't thank you enough for being here. I know you have a lot of options, so thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Please let me know if this helped. All right, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.